So, after my last custom tactics video, the 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-2-2, people just wanted to know what custom tactics and play instructions were best for the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And guys, don't worry, I figured it all out to trial and tribulation. But first, if you guys are new around here, make sure to subscribe. Also, like the video if it helped you in any way, and comment below what formation should I do next. Anyways guys, let's get on to the video. What is going on guys, Rannerz here. Today, okay guys, so we've got the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. We got the perfect custom tactics and play instructions. This took a lot of effort. I was playing it on stream. If you guys were watching my stream, you saw me lose a lot of games. We took a lot of defeats. We changed absolutely everything. It was very painful, but on the other side of it, we've actually got this formation to work. I'm beating good players. The defense is actually solid in it, which is the main thing, because this formation does usually lack defense, but we've got to figure it out. It's all good. Now, two things I want to point out before we even get into it. One, to play this, thankfully, you don't need a top team. You don't need Hullet. You don't need Vieira. You don't need Ronaldo. You don't need somebody like this team to even have it, so Eusebio. Of course, they always help, but you don't need them. There's no crossing in this, so height doesn't really matter. You kind of don't dominate the midfield, so Vieira and Hullet aren't huge factors. So this really means it can appeal to pretty much anybody. The main key points when making a squad, maybe in 4-1-2-1-2, I would say obviously your defense standard, but midfield, if you can get a bit of height and pace in there, it would help you a lot, and definitely solid defensively. But the height, not that important. Definitely pace and kind of defense. So like you're looking at your kind of Kantes, your 9-Golans, they're very useful in this. Now, as we move on to like up further on the pitch, trust me guys, you need a fast cam. Using somebody like De Bruyne will not work the way this is played. So you can even go with a striker at cam that has that's fast with good passing. Like Eusebio is obviously ideal, but maybe a Mertens, somebody like that is fairly ideal. But anyways, let's get on to the tactics. There's just a few key points. Also, side note, this Witsel, love this card. Absolute steal at 400k. Trust me guys, well worth the coins. 4-star, 4-star, 6'2". Look at these stats. 99 stamina. Speaking of stamina, very important in this formation for most players. Have subs for your cam and your strikers if you have low stamina players up there. But yeah, make sure your midfielders do have good stamina as well as your fullbacks. Now, on to the custom tactics themselves. So this has my 4-2-2-2 and my 4-2-3-1 just from my other custom tactics video you've probably seen already, and they're from my actual tactics. I just copied my squad over, it was faster. But now here's what we actually use. So the ultra tagging one is when I'm chasing, trying to get back into the game, which I still wouldn't recommend. I still prefer the 4-2-2-2 is better. But this is the main ones you want to be using. This is really good if you're pretty much down 1 goal, drawing, up 1 goal, up 2 goals is the main time I would use it. If you're in kind of a losing scenario more than that, I would go for the 4-2-2-2 constant pressure one. And if you have the lead more than 2 goals, I would use my 4-2-3-1 tactic, because it's way easier to keep the ball. But anyways, this is what it's all about guys. Drop back has to be done. Number one, you cannot play anything else when you're playing this normally, because you want to soak up that pressure. Okay. 5 with, I tested a few other ones and 5 just seemed perfect for defense. It was just trial and error, and that just seemed to work. 3 depth is quite low, but believe me, this is what makes it work. So you'll see later why it works, but it's just perfect for counterattack. Speaking of counterattack, fast build up, of course. I tried playing balance with this formation. I just couldn't do it. My team just wouldn't move. The runs weren't being made. It was so stagnant. And with it being narrow formation that's stagnant, It was just so easy to get pressed. I had no passes. I just got tackled, lost the ball. Pointless. Absolutely useless. And that was the huge trial and error phase when we were losing it there. Now, with 6, it's once again just kind of average width. Same with players in the box. Not too big a deal, you know. We're not too narrow. We're not too wide. Corners and free kicks, obviously, this is always up to you. I just like having 2 and 2 because it's just what I play. It means I can't get corner counter-attacked, as I call it, which used to be a huge problem, but with 2, you can avoid that. Now, obviously, formation, that's how my team sets up in-game, if you guys were wondering. Hullet on the left rather than Witzel, a few people might be wondering, is because it's just on his left foot with his 5-star weak foot, he can play a better true ball to Tellez, but that's about it. Now, as for the instructions, now these may look a little intimidating at first. We changed a lot of things. Not a lot of stuff is on default here, but ultimately it's what makes it so effective. You are gonna need drift wide, get in behind, aggressive interceptions, and stay forward on both your strikers. Now, maybe wondering why you're doing this. Well, stay forward is because my team is on drop back, and it's the same with the cam, and you want to counterattack, right? So they'll stay up there, and you can really counterattack with them. Get in behind, pretty self-explanatory. Aggressive interceptions now on all my 3 forwards, and that's because I like to try and get the ball back off them if you can. But that really is personal preference. And then drift wide is very important. With the way the formation is, it's so narrow that you can end up getting like your 2 strikers marked just completely out of the game. But if you have drift wide, they do spread out a bit, right? And then they pick up the fullbacks, okay? Stick with me. And then we'll get to it, but the fullbacks are unbalanced and they push up, and then they become free because their fullbacks are taken up by your strikers that are drifting wide. Hope that makes sense. I'll hopefully have some examples for you in the gameplay after we finish with the instructions here. Stay forward, like I said, on the cam. Now, this is very important as well. Your 2 center mids, okay? They have to be stay back while attacking and cover wing. So, like I said, the fullbacks are going to be pushing up. But with them on stay back while attacking and cover wing, they do slot in that fullback position and keep you covered. Because if your opponent has some like wingers on stay forward or something, your center mids will cover in there, so you won't get completely destroyed on the counter attack. But then your CDM has to be stay back while attacking and cover center, because you need him in the middle, definitely when defending at all times, because you only have 1 CDM. Now for the fullbacks, you want balance and overlap just about them. That once again just gets them going up the wings. You'll see the gameplay exactly what I mean shortly, but believe me guys, just try these tactics and hopefully from the gameplay you'll see what I mean exactly. And let's just get right into the game. So we're playing TK Infusion, a little friendly game. I didn't really want to play Div Rivals. Don't be fooled guys, this guy is not a bad player. Obviously got a good team, and I think I beat him by only like 1 or 2 goals last time I played, so he's definitely a good player. But anyways, plus searching for a game just takes too long with my skill rating at the moment, because nobody is playing the game, unfortunately. But that's the state of Div Rivals at the moment. Anyways, let's get into the game. I'm feeling good. I love playing with this formation though. Like recently I've just been enjoying it as we intercept the ball. You know what? I'm just gonna forget about that and move on. But yeah, it's actually so fun to play with, especially just to change of pace. You know, I've been playing the 4-2-3-1 and 4-2-2 all year, and just a bit of variety is nice, you know. So the main thing I will say about this is your passing does need to be on point, but there will always be a lot of options with the way that the custom tactics is set up as we try to find space with Eusebio. And on the edge of the box, and actually I should have mentioned this earlier, your cam definitely in this formation should be a 4-star skiller. It really helps for the lack of headers. And like I said, you see Witzel has covered in there right back, in case you get counterattacked. Like I said, that's why the cover wing was so important. So now your passing while counterattacking does have to be pretty pinpoint like that. But if you do get it off, look at the break we have here. Really effective. Havertz first time shot, and that's the goal. So make sure as soon as you win the ball back, your few passes are like accurate and get you on the break, because if you pull them few off, you'll have so many options going forward. And you know, it just takes a few passes, and a first time like shot like that results in a goal. Decent bit of play, but ultimately not a goal. Let's see what we can do from this corner. Oh, Van Dijk. Oh, man. He's so crazy in the air, man. Especially from them sort of scenarios. It's a nice run by Costa. Can we get a little lucky bounce? We do, but, you know, that's FIFA. What I have found is this formation gives you a crazy amount of, like, lucky bounces. Like, I'm starting to wonder, does this formation, the positioning of your players or something, like increase the chance of you getting bounces, like the ball bouncing back to you, should I say? Because like probably every game now I'm getting like one of these weird lucky goals that I just normally don't get in the 4-2-3-1 when I play that, or even the 4-2-2. Oh, let's go. Lovely true ball. You love to see it. And we go near post as he moves his goalkeeper. We'll take it. 4-0 at halftime. Damn, I'm playing better against him in this than the 4-2-3-1. See, I feel like almost one of the advantages with this formation is that everybody's so used to defending the 4-2-3-1 that they almost get caught off guard by the narrow. So that ends up working to your advantage, I find. Now, as we get a chance to look at the stats at halftime, we've had some lockdown defense as well, and that's stay back while defending on the midfielders right there is the main help in that, in my opinion. Now, what you will find is like your Cam, I have Eusebio, even though he has 95 stamina, his stamina does drop. So obviously I'm paid to win, so I have a sacked bench, but I do like to sub on Son at halftime. But maybe if you could sub on like even like a Felipe Anderson, for example, at Cam would be very helpful, especially like his 88 second inform card would be a great super sub shout if you're on a bit of a budget. Go on, here we get going. See, I think he's gone slightly more attacking here, and ultimately he'll regret it, as Son does make it 5. Nice little header by Son there. That was just a regular X cross for anybody interested in that. This team is doing work today. And it just feels so lethal going forward, and with all the center mids on stay back while attacking, it honestly is just so solid in defense. It's a win-win all around, to be honest. Just another first time shot. That time it does go in. They're just crazy good guys. And what this formation does allow you to do is just get a load of them areas. Make so many first time shots available. Like, and that's just another goal. You shouldn't be able to get that much power on the shot from when it's coming in that direction. Like in real life, there's no way you could. But it's FIFA, it works, so it's what you gotta do to get wins. Oh, nice. Let's go, Son, with the fancy footwork. Makes it 7. This is a murder out here. Oh my god. But Son has made a good impact. That's why a Cam sub definitely helps. Because Eusebio, if he was still on the pitch now, his stamina would be quite low. I know I'm using these crazy good players, but Felipe Anderson could have scored that as well. Oh, there's a good true ball here. Oh no, back post. Damn it. It took till 89 minutes, but we do lose our clean sheet, unfortunately. Such a shame, our defense is going so well. Oh well. That's FIFA. I mean, I can't really complain about winning 7-1, which is a crazy scoreline. I've been scoring like 4 or 5 goals a game, but scoring 7-1, pretty decent, especially the one that's for the video review. Alright, and 7-1. That is nice. I'll take that all day. I think the stats must be pretty good in my favor as well. Yep, for sure, man. That is some good clinical finishing, though. I think. I know there's a few sketchy goals and stuff, but did Son get a second half hat trick? Damn, that's crazy. But anyways, guys, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, like and comment below what you thought of these tactics and what formation do you want me to do next. But for now, guys, thanks for watching.